First and foremost, like turn to the east, give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash.
Bless the name of our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the name of the Father, Yahweh, the only God's Son, our Lord, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to our apostles and elders of great millstone. Like to say, shalom to the elect and teaching the word and all true faith and sincerity. And what else could we do to prophesy, man? Just like in the time of Noah, matter of fact, somebody get that in Matthew the 24th chapter, as in the days of Noah, man. What else could Noah preach but the destruction, man? Because of the wickedness that you see on the earth, you know, the madness that's on display, the lack of discipline, no restrictions. The only solution, you couldn't vote on one end. You could come up with you coming up with a legislation where everybody recycle for a day, whatever, you know. No, the answer was the destruction, man.
Stop the body, man.
Yeah, you've been marching for 62 years. You've been getting murdered more and more. No, the answer is the destruction, man.
If I can, just go to the
that's it.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 5. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
And this is what you see on display. It said pretty much the thoughts of men's heart was only evil continually, man. And that's what you see today with these YouTube channels. They got a podcast and just spew out whatever comes to mind. What was the first part it said?
Back in Genesis 6 and 5, and the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
So the wickedness was great in the earth, man. That's why you got the LGBT, SYC, you know, and everything that falls under that category, from even unclean foods being promoted as a delicacy. Pretty much everything is turned upside down. Everything that's being celebrated is contrary. You know, it's really an abomination to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You know, so when the Lord looked at it, it was a disgusting thing, man. And this is what we see today. This place is a disgusting. It's an abomination. Yeah,
verse 6. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. Right. This is verse 12. And the Most High looked upon the earth and beheld it was corrupt. Well, I'm starting 11. It said the earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence.
And it was filled with violence. Hey, what is that? Revelation the 6th chapter talks about that red horse. The Lord gave him the power to take peace from the earth, man. That's why under the watch of Esau, you have these events called world wars. Because it was that time for him to show that part of prophecy, man, which was that war, the destruction, man. And that's really his fate, you know.
Violence is the theme of this society.
That's right.
You know, because you look at it like violence be the first solution.
Right.
You know, like that be the first resort. You know, right. You say, nigga, look at each other wrong. Like, it's instantly there.
Right.
Like, you skip all phases of problem solving and go straight to violence, man.
Right.
When they were tripping about coming and losing, right? The whole start saying, how to poison your hood, like,
yeah.
How you go from, right. Yeah, we shut down that's the beach. You know what I mean? But now I gotta die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just skip all options and go to violence, man. Like the theme of this society is violence. It's like, goddamn, you know.
Well, if somebody can get, you have something. I got some real time.
This is the guys here to show, and I'm starting at verse 5. This is the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And just bag it up, man, violence, man. Because even the covenant is supposed to represent peace. And everything that Esau do, they're supposed to be peace. It's really destruction. The peace troops and stuff like that. You know, he come over there and say, I'm gonna come over there and help y'all take care of the gold, and all of a sudden a couple people died, man. No.
I got something real quick, just going back to mention concerning how this place is surrounded by violence, like this system, and that's the way of Esau. That's how he was able to console himself, because that was ultimately his blessing.
Yeah.
But that spirit is on these people as well. But you can get that started verse 41, Baba Shah. So it's spirit.
Says,
Yes, that's right.
Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Right. You going?
And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doeth comfort himself, proposing to kill thee.
See, you say he going to comfort himself because it started out with the blessing. No one nigga sold it at all shop. Jacob ultimately get blessed, you know. But the point, he was pissed about the blessing, but how he was going to comfort himself, killing Jacob, man. So this, even to this day, this society is surrounded by violence. That's how a nigga, to console his road rage, he's gonna dump a whole mag into your car, whatever. You know how these, you know. That's how these. That's the spirit of Esau, man. You had some? Oh,
Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
It's
You got it,
the book of Psalms 10, and I'm gonna start at verse Psalms 10. I'm gonna start at verse verse 7. It says his mouth is full of cursing. It says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and pride, and under his tongue is mischief and vanity. It says he's secretly, and that's how you know he's a deceived guy. Because that's how cunning hunter do. He draw you in with these kind words with the swords behind his back, man.
Right.
That's why he set up Kamala Harris, man. Even though they said they were supposed to be for our peace, but that really was for Jake destruction, man. You know, it says continuing on though. It says he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places does he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. You know?
Yep. Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief. Their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. Going back to the comfort. You know, like you say, it's, you know, niggas can't sleep unless they smoke a blunt.
Yeah.
Some people can't go to sleep unless they drink.
Right.
You know, but this nigga gotta put death out there.
Right.
Like, he gotta catch bodies. You know, or the elites. You know, they gotta know that they got some type of system of death that's working in the earth. You know, but they don't feel right. You know, so that's heavy, man. Like, he's gonna comfort himself. You know, by putting that iron on Jacob, man. Like, you know, this man is crazy, man.
Right.
You know, you had something.
Psalm 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart?
That serpent, man. That's ultimately the results. That's the results, man. When he's speaking, ultimately that's what's going to lead to your death. He's that cunning hunter. So a trap is not meant to look menacing. It's not meant to look to ward you off. It's to lure you in, man. It's to entice you. So that's what he's speaking. What all is going back to the results. His heart. It said sword, man. Destruction. You got it, bro.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
See, that's it. Going back to the results. That's what he's doing, trying to lure you in, being that serpent, being deceiving. He's living up to his name as the devil, man. But guess what? You know, what happens when you go into that trap? What happens when you bite on that cheese? You die, man. You know,
it's quick.
Yeah.
The trap, that bear trap, quick. Mouse trap, quick.
Yeah.
You out of there. You know what I'm saying? You take that, you know, cage following you.
Right.
You know? So just like you say. And then what's the smooth thing right now? Trump.
Right.
You know? Trump is that bait.
Yeah.
Just luring all you niggas in, man. You know, you right wingers. Okay? And Trump lower taxes. Yeah, no more taxes for overtime. We're gonna get our borders safe again. You know, you only are two genders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that smooth
Right.
shit. It's like, you steady getting closer and closer. You know?
So she said, let me this in NLT. His words are as smooth as butter, but war is in his heart. His words are as soothing as lotion, but underneath are daggers. So they said, trying to get close up on you, because they put a dagger. Hey, you gotta be willing to put the work weekend, of course.
Oh, you had brought up that Genesis 27. You know, we were going into it yesterday. We were saying Esau was fucked up from the beginning. And we realized when reading it, he sold his birthright to us in the beginning. But when he went to Isaac, he tried to sneak and get it back. When he had brought when he basically so basically he's born of wickedness from the beginning. This is Malachi 1 and 4. It says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall be called the border of wickedness.
It's like, if I mean, because they shall build and I will throw down. It's really talking about how Esau came back in this empire. Because each Lord put a certain spirit of pride on Esau in this empire, because he came back from the Roman Empire. So the Lord is bringing this guy up just so he can bring him down, man. That's why the Esau think everything that he's doing is right. Esau really think the Lord is for him, man. You know, but he's going to disappoint him, man.
Even the Lord putting that MAGA spirit with what it was going into. How that's kind of reviving that spirit of America back. Niggas celebrated Thanksgiving, man. Proudly. Back then they were talking about they tried to shit on indigenous gays. Trump came in, niggas celebrated 4th of July proudly. They're gonna celebrate, they celebrated Thanksgiving proudly, they're gonna do, you know, this so-called American holiday. They bringing that kind of reviving it. The Lord can take the hope of the Americans, man. You know, it's gonna take your hope away, man. You know.
Get that last little bit.
Oh, Simone, no.
Gone. I'm reading my start from the middle. It says, they shall build and I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever.
So as you can see, the border of wickedness. So when the scriptures talk about that wicked, especially when it's capitalized, it's associated with Esau, man. And even to this day, his laws and legislation tell you that he's wicked. You know, you got bro.
Hey, this is Psalm 62. One.
Right.
Why do you boast your crimes? This is NLT, Slock. Why do you boast? Why do you boast about your crimes, great warrior? Do you realize the power Yahweh Shai justice continue forever?
That's that great word. That's Esau, man. Because it talk about how Nimrod was there, that mighty hunter. So that's Esau, man. He's boasting himself. He's proud. He got the sword. His face on him, man. You know.
Lumbee thing.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
It's a day, indigenous day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So after we get our celebration, then y'all can do what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Get the sick.
Yeah, that nigga like you know, Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Jackson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you say, nigga like the money. Like them niggas on the money, man. That's the original Death Row.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the original Death Row t-shirt, man. You know?
Yeah.
You got it.
Verse 2. All day long, you plot destruction. The tongue cuts like a sharp razor. You're an expert at telling lies. Verse 3.
Oh, I got a preacher right for it. He said your tongue is like a sharp razor. Pretty much, but that's what he speaks war in the earth. Psalm 59 and verse 7, they speak war. Even when it comes, even when it says when it comes to such a war, that nigga came with the Patriot Act, and it's supposed to be in an effort to protect the interests of the U.S. or whatever. You know, these things that this nigga has, these laws, these different legislation, it might proceed as for the American people. But this nigga ultimately waging war, different clauses. Just in case this happened, we can do this. When if that happened, we can do that. Where your resources and things will be taken away. You know, look what he did with these other countries. How much more talks about if he be even to himself, who should he be good to, man?
Yeah. Like you say, everything's a war with these dogs.
Right.
Feminism was a war. You know, look at the because you look at feminism in the 60s. What's the result of YNs?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it was real war scheme.
Right.
Right. That was chemical warfare. Gangster music. That shit was psychological warfare. You know what I'm saying? Like the movie Black exploitation of man was a war. So look at the results. You know?
See, all about the results. So this nigga taking all your senses. Probably, like you said, you mentioned how a nigga can't sleep without a bump. that scent, you niggas lighting a cigarette, that smell good to niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know, them senses was attacked and flipped upside down. So when he smelled
Weed.
and what's the
Frankincense.
frankincense, yeah,
Sage.
what sage. That's what I think about the water.
Oh,
Sage.
yeah.
When he smell sage, he gonna reject that.
Yeah.
But if he smell a Newport, that's gonna be pleasing unto him. So it's just going back, them different senses being attacked. But that's that all that warfare this nigga have brought upon especially our people, man. You know, they look at sage to witchcraft. Right, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I'll burn this in the cloud. You have these niggas. Well, you know how them Eve from Africa come over.
Oh, yeah,
start acting
yeah.
like these. Them be the worst ones.
Yes.
So yeah, she had an incident with Kai. I didn't be put the woman down talking about she couldn't breathe, goddamn. You know, but she over Kai.
She the hot box.
Yeah, she a hot box. Yeah.
Pushing them demons out that motherfucker. Boy, she about to die in there.
What that Psalm 59?
Yeah, the book of Psalms 59, I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, behold, they belch out with their mouth, swords are in their lips.
Yep.
For who say they doth him?
See, so he said, swords are in their lips. So who say they doth here? So show you this man when he's speaking destruction, but it's under the battle of deception, man.
Is it?
That's why I say, who say they doth here? So to show you, you got to catch on to this nigga. Because he's the devil, he's the deceiver, man. He's not going to come out and tell you he want to kill you. He's going to give you Gucci, man. He's going to give you little Uzi Vert or whatever, young boy,
Playing parent.
parenthood, baloney.
The juice.
Yeah, the juice, a mask, whatever's going back to the results is death. He's gonna give it to you, man. You know.
And he's back. And he's back in Psalm 52 and 3 in NLT. He said, you love evil more than good. You lie more than truth. Verse 4.
And then Esau in this system, man. This whole system it shows it's the embodiment of this man's mind. When you see it, he embraced violence. He embraced lies and evil. Good is shunned here. Talk about war until them they call evil good, good evil. That's this system you see it playing on the straight, and it plays out through these people. You know, a nigga will get emotional when it come down to his little girl or whatever. You see what I'm saying? The things of this world, when you line up with the scriptures, it's gonna make them fall apart. You know, because of how this world is set up. But you got it, right?
Verse 4. He said, you love to destroy others with your words. You liar. Verse 5. But the Most High will strike you down once for all. He will
They said for once and for all. So I show you that he had going back to Malachi, he had came, the Lord smote him and caused him to come back up. And now he finna do it once and for all. That's why we got the mills on the earth, man. See this right here, that's why scriptures talk about what's that, Malachi, the 4th chapter. That it says he should get that.
This is the book of Malachi. It's like it. Book of Malachi 4.
Yeah. So so he ain't gonna be able to bounce back. You know, you got it out.
This is the book of Malachi 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, so that shall burn them up as an oven.
See, he says the day is gonna come. So it's a spiritual day on the calendar. See, we in that day, but it's gonna build up to the day, that perfect day, man, which is the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai. But in there is gonna be a great destruction. Just like how it's gonna be a great deliverance, it's a balance, you know. But the Lord, he have a vessel for destruction. He got a vessel for deliverance, man. We hope to be a part of that righteous enough to be delivered. But the Lord got that vessel fitted for destruction when you read Romans the 9th chapter, which is Edom, man. You know, you got it.
This is in all the proud.
See, all the proud. And that right, you can't associate it with no other nation but Edom. When you read Obadiah, the 1st chapter, well, you know, Obadiah, the proud of thine heart, you know, and even up to this day, he's living up to it. Proud to be an American. Pride money. You know, anything concerning E is with proud. Even how he talk about he was more stout than his fellow American.
The pride.
Yeah, the Marines.
Yeah.
That's E, man.
Proud.
Even now with that Trump coming back, you proud to be an Edomite.
Pumpkins.
Yeah,
Pumpkins.
right.
Like Trump. That's how you know, like the Lord playing chess with spirits.
Right.
He put certain spirits in certain positions to draw out. You know, look at the ripple effect. The Trump spirit is all about division and pride. You know, yeah, like he got a very controversial spirit. Yeah. And it's based around that pumpkins, man.
Lord blowing this nigga up like a balloon.
Yeah,
That's exactly
Right,
that popped up.
Yeah.
Right, first, you know.
He said in the scripture that he said this says it's gonna build up like heat up like an oven. He said it's gonna build up. An oven, you don't turn it on. It ain't just hot instantly. You
Right.
put that motherfucker on 350, you gotta wait on it to get there.
Yeah.
When they get there, then it's time to smoke whatever you putting in there.
In them ancient ovens, like in the ancient world, they ain't got no temperature on them. Motherfucker hot. You know, nah, man. You know what I'm saying?
They turn that down, boy.
Yeah.
And it says, yeah, and all that do wickedly,
And that's 2/3 of our people, man. They have held fast to this man. That's why Scripture talk about woe to the world and them that dwell therein, meaning those that's you in it with your mind. Whatever you your desires, America have to be here. You don't have to be a actual patriot because a nigga that's a Pan-African. He needs America to be here. These black country niggas, much they talk shit about Africa, they still need America to be here. You know, so that's all these that fall under, because that's all still fall under the category of evil. You know, really everything outside of this, that's falls on the east side pretty much. The Lord ain't make no great errors. It's this or that. You know, pretty much.
Broad gate.
Right. That's it.
This is straight gate because the earth is ran in wickedness. There's a wicked energy that runs this earth. So as we embark,
Can't make it up.
you know what I'm saying? So as we are striving in righteousness, man, we get all the resistance. Man. You know, like everybody, like when you go through your day to day, man, there's resistance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The looks you get, you know what I'm saying? The pettiness that people be on, you know,
Right.
goddamn. You know, like, but that's their resistance, their straight gate, man. Because like you said, because if you're not a part of your house shot, you're on the outside. You know, because like everybody needs America to be up and running for them to fulfill whatever they got going on. It's like, you know, like you say, from Floyd Mayweather, you know, to straight niggas just walking around, man. You know?
I mean, I said, Scripture, he did the part from even making himself a prey. Because he's speaking against everything people dream of. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, the black dollar ain't gonna come.
Yeah,
He's saying, your 5-year plan ain't gonna work out, man.
Right.
Because our plan gonna work out, man. We want the kingdom to come. But in order for the kingdom to come, bad things must happen, man.
Right.
You know? Good job, brother.
Read that again just from the top, Bubba Shaw.
It says, Malachi 4:1, for behold, the day cometh, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stuffed. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
So yeah, after the destruction, he's only gonna be able to pick up pieces, man. He's gonna be able to have a seed to grow from, a foundation to build on. Man. Everything gonna be totally destroyed. That's why the Lord gonna get the horde. Once the Lord get the horde, that's it, man. That's gonna be it for everything. You know,
The whore ain't gonna be able to change his
yeah, that's it. You know? Yeah, the Lord gonna cause that beast to turn on this bitch. You know, that destruction gonna come. And guess what? It ain't like they talk about the phoenix, rising from the ashes. Nah, that ain't gonna work out like that, man. You really gonna be in holding cells during the destruction. When they go into these bunkers, they think they're gonna come out and start. No, them really do holding cells.
everything working against them, like
Right.
you said. You know, the fact that you mass produce nukes,
Like,
you know, as a form to, like you say, that's them beating their chest.
right.
You know, we got nukes.
Yeah.
You know, but nah, that's gonna be the destruction of your kingdom. That's gonna be your that's gonna renovate the earth for Israel.
Yeah.
You know, that's gonna throw your shit down. Because they shall build, but I will throw it down.
Right.
But these niggas labor to make those missiles.
Right.
You know, like y'all brought out Abraham, Esau.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Lord got sense.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
You got your mom.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like we went into that with the Operation Paperclip. That Russia
Right.
got them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you
spit up the
see-
signs. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, when they got them Teamanites and German scientists, Russia
Right.
got theirs, you know, and now, like you say, everything that he did to stay in power is gonna work against him at once.
Right.
Like the fact that you rounded up all the scientists to build those weapons,
Yeah.
you know, the fact that you
Yeah.
got you weaponized space. When Esau first went in the air and weaponized space, his first fighter jet that flew. All right, guess what? That made it possible for the war in heaven.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what does Esau military dominate with? The Air Force.
Right.
That's what's been keeping them in power because it's like if I got an Air Force and you don't,
Yeah.
can't fuck with me.
Hit you nigga from
Yeah.
It's the evil.
Yeah. So that's really what these nations like. The nation ain't really scared of Esau on the ground.
Right.
They just know the motherfucking F-35. Yeah, they ain't sitting on like them bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Shit.
Once you hit on my man, that's it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the thing that's been keeping him in power is gonna be the same thing that's gonna overthrow his whole system. You got it, bro.
I got some real quick to bang y'all on.
Yeah.
This is the book
I
of
got that
Psalms.
overthrow too.
Okay.
Yeah, I always thought it was
God, yeah. Most definitely.
This is the book of Psalms 37:1. It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down as the grass and wither as the green herb. You know, showing you that Esau is not going to continue to grow, man. This is the end for him. Which y'all
As I said, it said fret not, man. Because going back to the things this man presents and shit like that, really, all this shit about to be over. The destruction is about to come. The Lord gave us a report. The destruction is coming. You know, just like he gave a report to Noah, the destruction coming. He thought he was building the house. He built the ark, man. You know, he went planning on, you know, stay there. You know, he went trying to build he adding on. You know what I mean? Yeah, he had some extra shit. You know, he just getting the garden ready. No, man. He ready gone for that. He's getting ready for that transition. You know, but I got some real quick point you made just how that destruction is really as a cleansing agent. The book of Isaiah 24. And I'm gonna start at verse I just get to the point, verse 19. It says the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly.
Yeah, so you gotta think, you know, that destruction that's to come because you know this destruction has a duality to it. Everything like the chariots, they come to destroy shit, and they come to deliver. Those nukes, they're gonna destroy shit, but then they're gonna also purify it. You know, just those earthquakes. You know, it's gonna bring down these skyscrapers because all these nothing but goddamn obelisks, man. You know, Esau, freaky deaky himself, yeah. Okay, just a city of rocks, a whole, yeah,
That's sick.
yeah, sick nigga, man. I mean, because
Yeah,
like
you-
you look at
that's
sick
what it
shit
is,
now,
man.
especially with little dome and shit like
Right.
that, nigga, man. You know, but no, man, these nukes, they're gonna melt. Okay, the elements, because this is Rome reloaded, and Rome was the first one to really build with concrete and shit like this. But with this nuclear destruction is gonna melt all this shit that because Esau society is built off shit that don't break down.
Right.
The plastics,
Yeah.
styrofoam.
Right.
You see, that's why I got to be a heat. It's so hot that just disintegrate this shit, man.
Right.
You know. So the earth finna be clean, dissolved, and it goes into the new earth, man. Okay. And this is things we own, man. And see, this is a counsel. This is a wise counsel, man. You got shit to talk to vocab about, man. Okay. These little fat ass talking about some the Gentiles.
Yeah.
Man, shut up. All right.
Real talk.
When the earth is all okay, we'll see then.
Right.
You know, get to the point like, okay, if you believe that, we gonna see. You know, you got it, bro.
I got something back here.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
that was it. That was it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, Joe.
Revelation 18 to verse 17.
Oh, that's it. And if I may, Baba Kushah, and when you read Revelation 18, it talks about Babylon and great. But it's the same judgment when you read Isaiah 34, which is concerning Edom or Idumea. When you read Jeremiah 49, it say the same, it say Edom. Jeremiah 50, 51, it say Babylon, but it all points back to this place, man. You know, and that show you once again that Edom have to be on the scene in the end of the world. Can't be done away with it. Because I was there talking about what gotta have that vessel. Like the bad guy to climb at some what the bad guy at. Let's eat them. You know? Got it.
Revelation 18 to 17. For in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning.
And that's the destruction of America, man. See, this destruction ain't gonna be in a certain. See, this whole landmass is gonna be on fire by the way of these missiles, as well as the chariots, which the Pentagon keep reporting, going back to the war in heaven.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
the Pentagon is reporting so-called UFO sites. You know, certain things like that. You know, so this gonna be seen from far away, man. It was even a point. I think one of them Russian ambassadors, they were like, "Yeah, we nuke America. The smoke can be seen from Mexico. They'll be seeing the smoke out of Mexico or something like that." Just just giving an illustration that you're gonna be able to see it from a distance, man. You know that destruction is gonna be for everybody to see, man.
Anything, I mean, anything, for doing things, people got live streams, TikTok, and
Right.
things like that. That's gonna be on the news. You think 9/11 or something?
Yeah.
When the Lord destroyed America, that's gonna be breaking news.
Right, no, the man ain't gonna tap in.
Ooh!
Yeah, man. Hey, cause you know the angels gonna hack all the things.
Right.
It's gonna be one station.
Right.
You know, you gonna see it from all angles, man. You know, even him, because he paid the phone for surveillance,
Right.
for him to surveil the public, the masses. But ultimately, that was for your final world star moment.
Yeah.
The last
Yeah,
world star.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man's world star. Yeah, that's all.
And if, America love attention too.
Yeah,
You know, all the attention he needs.
Yeah,
right.
The missiles, man. That's all the attention America needs, man.
Yeah.
You know. But
So what but this thing too, niggas getting kicked online, you know, boasting. It's
Right.
always boasting.
Right.
You know, nigga boast, niggas be on lie like they can't die. And pull up, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Just like that.
Pull up on that, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, pull up on your head.
they have to tell nigga in Alabama. Nigga was on live on the shoot, like nigga died, man.
Yeah.
Real shit. Nigga, I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's his lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know? But that, I got some real quick to bag. Brothers up. First down, the priest up. What's the else? You got out. So.
I'm saying you got it. Not getting it.
Oh, my bad. It's they're going back Psalm 64 in verse 17. He says, "But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded." He says, "So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." But it just says the Most High shall shoot at them, man. You know, just talking about the missiles, because Esau, he's shooting at us, with going back to black culture and different things like that. But the Lord is going to shoot Esau with his missiles. That's the weapons of the Lord inclination. So like y'all brothers got it.
Fiery darts to the wicked.
Hey, that's beautiful justice. Like, hey, since you said, because you gotta think, like you say, Esau's encampment got niggas shooting at each other, right? Pistol, hey, whatever niggas shooting nowadays, Draco, But like you say, the Lord gonna have Esau shoot missiles at each other. That's the hell of a, like I said, he got niggas shoot at each other, these YNs. Right.
And they might, them bullets.
Yeah.
They gonna be shooting goddamn missiles.
Yeah.
Biggest guns on earth.
Earth shaking, goddamn. Man.
Verse 18. Revelation 18:18, and cried when they saw the smoke of a burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city?
America. Look at out of all these kingdoms on the earth, what has top what America has done? With this big guy, your water comes straight to your house. You ain't got to go draw water. You know, with TVs and things this man have made, just the certain technology it came up with. He said he was able to take flight by the way with these airplanes. You know, that's what has these kingdoms have done with them, even with the wickedness. You know, like I said, a car and shit. That ain't.
Yep.
You know, that would contribute to this place being great, man.
The thing that the scriptures speak about, like America, or the woman, or the ride of the beast, you know, because no one benefits off these beast systems like America. You know, America has had the privilege since 1948, Bretton Woods Agreement, 44, the Bretton Woods Agreement on the American dollar, okay, it made the world reserve currency, man. Okay, and that's why you got in America things are important. Because what was the perks of being the king? Things came in. Okay, you had the luxury of things being brought to you, and this is America, man. Okay, yeah,
Delegates?
yeah,
Let's tell you, that's the horse. She always getting
yeah,
it in.
yeah,
She's always getting
yeah,
received.
overcome the lot. Yeah.
He bring her.
Yeah.
This is verse 19, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness.
So they ain't crying because they love America. They crying because they benefited from those different imports. That's why everything say made in China. These goods ain't shit, man. America made them what they is now.
Yeah.
That's why I talk about the Moab.
Yeah.
Always attached with Edom as well, man. You read 2 Big 10. Yeah, that's it.
But like you say, America, you know, the consumer culture, you know, so the world, see, it's a world market. That's why the least want to tie, okay, everything into one currency because everything's already a world market.
Right.
Okay. Well, when you do deals, you gotta go through American banking system. That's why the BRICS is pretty much, you know, it sidesteps the American banking system where those nations do business directly, man, and not have to deal with the process of those swift banking systems, man. Okay, but for the longest time, all right, America, you know, it's had this consumer culture, and America buys the world's goods. Okay, because all the designer shit that niggas like, that shit foreign. What type of cars niggas rap about? Foreign. You know? The liquor that they rap about. Foreign. Well, see, cognac. Do niggas know there's an actual cognac France? There's a city in France. Do niggas know that? You know? Hennessy. That's cognac. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know they come from France. Okay? Niggas just think, you know, first album, yeah. Wine time, so you know, niggas don't know that they come from France, man. Because you gotta think about it. The average, like I say, the average straight nigga can have a Gucci belt on.
Right.
You think the average Moabite can do that? The average Sudanese can just walk around with it? No, man. But America, the dollar has so much purchasing power, you know, that these nations flood American markets, man. And that's why it's hard for American business to compete. You know, even when Trump did put them tariffs, the reason why there's more money in circulation when Trump was in office because he put them tariffs on them exports, which made American companies able to compete a little better with foreign companies, man. Okay, but at the end of the day, like you say, they're not gonna be crying, all right, because they miss, you know, America. Nah, man, they know that this is the revenue of the earth.
Right.
You know, that's it. You guys go.
It says, for in 1 hour she is made desolate.
Hey, and what's going to cause that? What instrument can make this whole landmass go away within an hour? The destruction, man. Them missiles, man. And that would die. I was just gonna say, hypersonic. What spirit that came out and said, yeah, these hypersonic missiles can get from Russia to America in 30 minutes. Why did
23 yesterday.
oh, see?
Yeah.
Say, and that's the Lord. That's the Lord. It's harder than the sword, man. The sword, the Lord, he wearing the sword. He getting there, he looking at America, sharpening his sword and shit, man. You know what I mean? That's what the Lord. So it's getting more efficient.
Put team back in the
Yeah.
lab. Yeah, we got to shave a little
Yeah,
more
like,
time.
hold on,
Yeah.
23 now. We want to get them under that. You
Yeah.
know how many we got?
17.
You know how many we got? You gotta cut that down, baby. Yeah, that's it.
In verse 20 says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets.
Yeah.
For the Most High have avenged you on her.
Hey, and that's our desire, man. That's our desire is for the destruction of America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man. Because this is the embodiment of our captivity, man. Just going back, we ain't gonna be able to vote somewhere in. You know what I mean? You get a bad contract. As a whole, our people still jacked up. You know what I mean? He's not gonna work. It's just like when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt. Lord delivered niggas, man. He had to kill them niggas in the wilderness. They couldn't even go into the land. So the Lord ain't just gonna just have everybody come in and no, he's gonna keep them here because this is really their desires. Like they wanted to stay in Egypt back then. The same niggas the Lord zapped in the wilderness, they wanted to stay in Egypt. So the Lord's gonna keep them here and they're gonna receive the same plagues, ultimately that destruction, man. You know, yeah, something.
Yeah, I got the Obadiah.
Oh, it's kind. Yeah,
It's Obadiah 1:1. It said the vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord, power concerning Edom.
See? So this is not read in the Christian church. And let's just say, going back to Fat Boy vocab, you know,
Yeah.
those pro vocab topics, as Pastor I say, those pro voc like Gentiles. No, let's talk about Obadiah. Yeah. The book of Obadiah concerning Edom, man.
Yeah.
This is for end time prophecy, bro.
Letter to Edom.
Yeah, a letter to Edom. That's it.
Hey, that's Dr. Edom. He playing.
Yeah.
It says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and the ambassador sent among the heathen, arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
And that's really a commandment from Yahweh Shemel Shai for these nations to ultimately turn against and destroy this one, man. Even, you know, you're going to have the enemies of America as well as these allies. It's going to contribute to the destruction of this place, you know. You know, so that report, that's rumor that's going forth on the earth, that's really the Lord commanding that situation to take place.
And you can tell how the spirit's moving with these heathen militaries
Mm-hmm.
and these other militaries of the earth.
Right.
Because they whole military doctrine and strategy was to beat America.
Right.
You know, like you say, they base their missile system on
Come on,
and
man.
then if it can reach how fast, you know, like that's their whole, you know, everybody whole strategy.
Right.
You know, even with like we were talking about how America, you know, in those EU nations they have these air forces.
Right.
So what do Russia specialize in? Missile defense, air defense.
Yeah.
You see?
Right.
So like you said, hey, they're rising up in battle, okay, by their military doctrine, man. It's all centered around, we say, put yourselves in a race.
Right.
You see? So everything is centered around, okay, how America move. You know?
Yeah, if I may just going back as you mentioned concerning how the missiles, the standard is could it get to America? Even when you go into like the detonation of a missile, they use New York as a guide. You see what I'm saying? Why you can't use that? They use New York as a guide of the width and the results of the destruction. You know, which is America, man. Babylon the Great, man.
It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
See, and that's Esau. He's really the most insignificant nation on the earth, man. You know, talks about how they're violent in the earth. It talks about it also in Job, they are younger than I. This man, he's really insignificant.
Yeah.
You know,
You got the Houthi rebels,
right.
you know, shoot missiles in the Red Sea at American vessels, man. That's unheard of.
Right.
Okay? Show you how much of a lack of respect, you know, their respect level has went down, man. Because, like you say, technology, see, that's what happens, you know, when you go into war, you know, with certain things, certain kingdoms, have the ups.
Mhm.
When it comes to certain technology, like if you the first one with the catapult,
Yeah.
you got the ups until
Right.
a nigga figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until a nigga figure something out, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Then
Right.
the Greeks with their phalanx,
Yeah.
their long,
Yeah.
I got you till you figure this shit out.
You
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
You gotta be there.
You gotta figure something out. So,
That's the gallon gun.
yeah,
Right.
For the gallon gun,
Yeah.
so
it changed the game.
change the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Because Gad was fucking Esau up with them muskets. You gotta stuff that motherfucker. But they say Gad was able to shoot like 3 arrows in 2 seconds. Yeah. They say Gad was shooting them bitches damn near like a semi-automatic.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It was fucking Esau up. But the Lord had to drop that Gatling gun. Just going back to that sword with Isaac.
Right.
They showed it on Last Samurai. Y'all seen Last Samurai?
Yeah.
Then they
Yeah.
brought the gallon gun over
Right.
there.
So did. That was it.
That gallon gun over there.
Yeah.
Wore them out.
That's what they did with the Incas.
Yep.
You Conquistador, the more about them cannons in this bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tough.
Yeah.
They ain't never heard no cannon, so you know what I'm saying? That bitch,
Yeah.
dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Yeah. So it's like, the Lord allowed these heathen nations to have technology to even the playing field.
Yeah.
Now, like you say, these nations got air defense systems. Okay, these nations got hypersonic missiles they can get past. Because their Iron Dome trash. They got so much shit to get past that shit. Yeah. That shit light work now. You know what I'm saying? I say when you say the Houthi rebels got some shit past, it's over with. But that's them becoming small among the heathen because 20 years ago, this shit was unheard of. Right?
I got Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
And if I may, this is a commandment, man. It's not a suggestion. This the Lord putting that spirit on the earth. Everything, these armies are being stirred up, man. You got that.
It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
So that's what you're saying. These nations invest into war. What else? What else could you do? What else time we in? But the time of war, man. Everybody. That's why you have parts of North Korea. They troops kind of, loosened up, putting them on the battlefield and shit. Because this is the time that we're in. That's why I said they ain't investing to the different agriculture building and society. No, this is a time of war, man. And so they said the pony hooks and them spears, they go back to them missiles, man. That's why even now in the U.S., you go to the scrapyard, these different lesser metals, they even more valuable than that. Because it's they fucking stockpiling on them missiles, man.
But they turn, like I say, they make their steel, through them furnace, man.
Right.
Because these steel mills, they own the scrap yards.
Yeah.
Right. Because they take all them old cars and melt it down. All right. And then now you got a projectile, man.
Right.
So, it's a nigga old Crown Vic. You know what I'm saying? That's a cruise missile now, man. That's what's happening, man. They turning all this scrap metal, until weaponry, man. And like you say, what else can you do? Because one thing you nation know, you can't make no deal with America. You can't deal with reason. Like, this is the only language these niggas understand.
Yeah, God.
It's the only we not because Isaiah 13, those when it says America gonna be visited by the nation, it's talking about the missiles, man. You can't send your, Secretary of State to America and expect to make some type of,
Real
so
talk.
they gonna slap that nigga in the back of the head and tell him scram, man.
Yeah.
Trump gonna shake his hand hard, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Real time, yeah.
Move this
Real
nigga out
time,
the way. Yeah. So they got sin.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
right. That's the only message they gonna do something.
I got some real quick. This is Jeremiah 51, verse 6. It says, "Flee ye out of the midst of Babylon, deliver every man his soul, be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance." You know, I say, for lack of better words, your mind can't be invested in this place, man.
Right.
You know, but it says, be not cut off in her iniquity, don't be a part of this place. It says, but this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. And that's the weapons of his indignation, that fact. You know, it says, he will, it's like it says, he will render unto her recompense. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. They have made all the earth water. They drinking up the wine. Therefore, the nations are coming. You know, and just going back into the point you was making earlier about how these different nations is in America now and basically beat their defense systems. And for lack of better words, that's how we know America is on the downfall now. Man. Continuing on though.
America looked ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go to the police department or the FBI. They breaking down organized crime. They go into what? The hierarchy of it.
Right.
So you go into the wickedness of the earth. America is at the hierarchy of it. So that's why they gotta get taken down. They call it a decapitation strategy. Right. You kill the head and everything else collapse.
Right.
Because America has been the influence of wickedness in the earth.
Hey, that's why I said it's like it was talking about Ezekiel. All the trees of the field said, no, the Lord took down the high tree. So this devil, he's the one that shadows the earth. He's the one that influenced the earth. So when the people see it, you're gonna know it was the Lord. Yes.
But look at on this like it says, Babylon have been the golden cup in the Lord's hand. They have made all the earth drunken. Therefore, the nations are mad. So like, yep. Yeah, that was.
And this it's Jeremiah 50 and 31. To behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, said Yahweh Shai.
Hey, it said, oh, thou most proud. Mm-hmm. That's Esau, man. He's the most proudest of them all, man. That's his thing. He's the matter of fact, he did Psalm 73 about the child. He did Psalm 73 and started I think it was like read it again, bro.
All right. This Jeremiah 50 and 31. Behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, say Yahweh Shai of hosts. But that day is come, at the time that I will visit thee.
So yeah, the Lord's gonna visit the most proud, which is Esau Edom, man. That's why that nigga he's pretty much playing his flag everywhere to let you know he conquered. That's why it's a McDonald's and Eden. Yeah, show you that he's over that place. Just like you see these different embassies, these different military embassies, that show you that Esau, that's his shit. That's him marking his territory. But you get real quick, going back to this man, it's being proud.
And this Psalm 73 in verse 6, therefore pride compassed them as a chain, and violence covered them as a garment.
See, pride compassed them about as a chain, man. So really, they can't help, they bound by it, man. And they said that violence covered them as a garment. That's his unit. That's what he's about. That's him. That's what he presents. Violence, man. That's his blessing. That's why going back, Esau, he was given the sword. So who else could you equate that to, man? Well, Eden, Yeah.
Come on. And this is Jeremiah 50 and 32. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up.
Yeah, that's it.
I will kindle a fire in the cities.
So like it said, that most proud, the Lord is gonna cause him to fall and stumble. He shall not be raised up, man. Going back to their root no branch. The Lord is gonna burn out. You're not gonna be able to get up after this. So we're gonna kick you while you down, like how you did up. You Lord put us into your hands, and you had your way, brother, man. So the Lord gonna do the same thing. Vice versa, he's gonna give it to give you to our hands, man. you know, but it's going to be by the way of the destruction where you're going to, this is what's going to be the reason of your down. This is what going to be that event that's going to mark the end of Edom is World War III. That's your fate. That's what's going. That's your sentence. World War III. You know. Yep.
And like you said, you want to get that land back because Genesis 3, this gonna be their headshot. They said this Genesis 3 and 16, 15. And it says, I'll put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. That's the headshot. So this was told, to the serpent and to, Eve, which the seed goes back into the seed of Israel and the seed of the serpent, which eventually will be Esau Edom. Okay, was he bruised by heel? Well, like we were injured as a nation. To the point where you see the dysfunction and the defilement of our nation, we're suffering, because us in the truth, we're recovering from the Achilles. And,
Right.
That's why the longer you're in the truth, the more you're able to maneuver and get better. You rehab. Right. First you go putting a little weight on it, then you start working out with it. Then you start getting your mobility back, man. And that's us in the truth, man. But Esau, when he gets his headshot, it's over. Ain't no, don't nobody go to a rehab. Like, got no head. You know what I'm saying? You can take a headless man in rehab. It's over.
You get him in the cast. You got to put him in
He got it, bro.
That was on. I got two, but you go.
Oh, you got something.
Jeremiah 50 and 32. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise them up. I will kill a fire in the city that shall be devoured all around about you.
See, that show you that what's going to cause him his downfall and him not recovering is that fire, man, which is by the way of the mills. That's his fate. That was his blessing, but it turned on him, man. That was really Isaac really put a curse on that nigga and he gave him the sword. That was really a curse put on him, man. Because our Lord Yahweh said he that live by the sword shall die by it.
Shot.
Yeah.
He said that what? In Rome.
Right.
And Rome was built off the sword, man.
Right.
The iron, So yeah, like you say, that was his gift. On the front end, it was curse on the back. That's how he saw on the earth. He present things as a gift. Then it'd be a curse to you. Right. Because feminism is like a gift. On the front end, the 20s, 30s. Yeah. Doing your thing. Can't be told shit. But then on the back end, you get that wall, it's a curse now. Now, your past is destroying your future. Right. It's street shit. You young, just out here having babies. You got clout, shooting niggas, selling, on the front end, you that guy. And then on the back end, you get that time or you fall off because eventually, when that shit run out, you see a lot of them niggas that used to be the man, they be bombs on the back end. Like them niggas be really bombs, man. But like you said, it be a gift on the front end, on the back end, should be a curse. Esau got the most. So
that's why Lisa Ray and Living Fox.
Yeah.
And Birdie been young.
Yeah.
Now, nobody want to deal with them. Nobody had nothing to do with them. But they still got that still in their mind that they still look good, this and that. No, bitch, you old. It's old for you. Nobody don't want you. And then you have all these goddamn they be like you gotta be this, you gotta be this.
Oh,
yeah. You 57. Yeah. You finished. You done. So what you talking about, man? That type of shit. That's type of shit we're talking about, though. What you talking about? You gotta be this, but you gotta be this tall. You gotta be this short. Now, fuck all that. They done. The hoes done, man.
They're like Robert Horry won the max deal now.
Shit like like that, man. Look.
I got some real quick. This is on Proverbs 6 and verse 15. It says, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. They're just going back into that headshot, man. He ain't gonna be no recovering for with the things when you get ready to do to Esau, man. You know? Because again, for like about the words, you can't come back from the missiles, man. You know?
This is Psalm 58. I don't know about this or not, but it said, do you indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge unrighteously, O you son of man? Verse 2.
That's talking about Esau, man. And they said, do you judge unright? Just show you that this man is talking because he's in power right now. And look how he's handling the earth.
Yep.
And the things within it, man. You got it.
Verse 2. Yea, your heart, you work wickedness. This part too, this point. And you weigh violence of your hand in the earth.
See?
And where this motherfucker go,
That's right.
he causing problems, man. Everywhere he go. But see, you can't keep it at home. Everywhere this motherfucker go, he causing problems, man. That's what he do. He bring wickedness everywhere he go. He like a fucking counselor, man. It's E to the T. And we're not making it up. Everybody know that motherfucker do that. Everybody know it. We just ain't talking out our ass. You see it. You see it clear, man. It's so crazy though. On TikTok, not TikTok, no. That was World Star. Over there in the Dominican Republic, right? Eat them over there. Paying their boys. Some girls talking about some ladies like she said the white she said gringos over there paying boys, having sex with boys. That's what that shit they do. All in another country, probably getting them paying on their boys $10, $15, shit like that. Have sex with them boys, man. This what they do, man. How you move?
Them showed them the Romans.
Yeah.
Because the Romans had the Catamites.
Right.
You know? Nero was on this shit too. You know? So yeah, man, this everything is a witness against the devil.
Right.
You know? Exactly. That's why the Bible, you know, it describes your nature. You know, your cunning, right. You know, spiritual side, the more like you can't get away from your nature. Like Esau, you know, everything that the Bible describes about the wicked, okay, Esau fulfills it. Don't that nigga prove it? Yeah.
You know, that's like his life.
Yeah.
You know, his brother life.
Yep.
Which gonna be his Memphis.
Yeah. Well, he was say he covered the faces of the judges. Yeah. Who else did that? So this nigga's, you know, achievements and his nature, right, bears witness to who he is, man. Because you can't get around your nature, man. You know?
I got some real quick.
Yep.
Just going back to how ultimately that destruction is going to be the removal of Esau. Ultimately, the establishment of the kingdom of heaven. So this is the book of Proverbs chapter 10. I started verse 24. It reads, the fear of the wicked, it shall come upon him, but the desire of the righteous shall be granted.
And what's Esau's biggest fear? Is these people being in power?
Yep.
You know, that's his biggest fear. That's why, you know, this whole system is built on keeping the boot on these people on the tribes. And that's why he even empowered these heathens, you know, over us, man. You know, it's all about keeping these people separated from their power, man. And that's why, you know, there's so much emphasis, okay, surrounding this ministry, okay, because he understands what this means for him, man. You see, so his biggest fear is being removed from power and these people being in power. That's exactly what this destruction gonna do. Because remember, Jacob held fast, Esau's healed.
Right.
So that means that it's gonna flip. That means Esau kingdom was birthed from the earth first. And then immediately after, Jacob kingdom. Not even, there's no space between it. It's gonna be, because we're in a transition. And that's why all the talking points, like you said, all the talking points are lining up to what the prophets are saying. Yeah. Now everybody has to get in tune with prophecy. Right. All this random shit people used to be on, you know, nigga talking about I'm talking about like this world, like people talk about Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
You don't hear about this shit no more. hear about Russian nukes 23 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody. Yeah,
They got to acknowledge prophecy.
Now these only talking points that matter. You got it, bro.
I would say, yeah, you also heard about how Trump is making war with these countries.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about America. That was Jake talking about. Trump don't give a fuck about America.
Jake gonna be put to death, man. Jake gonna be
So I need to care
because
about.
why we put anything about him now?
Yeah.
Niggas voted. Yeah, niggas seen their grandma hit this nigga grandma voted 16 say well how long 20 goddamn time. Every 4 years. She said the same, she got her foot cut off in the process of all this shit. Going through her body. Ain't shit changed. Nigga think something gonna change now, man. Them niggas gonna get put down. But I got shit. She like finish this off real quick. It says, verse 25, it says, as the whirlwind passeth, so is the wicked no more. Woo! But the righteous is an everlasting foundation.
Chariots, man. Hey, because like I say, the nukes and them chariots showing up at the same time. I say it's the grand finale, man.
Right.
You know? Well, them nukes are launched off. Your house shines on the scene. You gotta think about it, man. Like, if those nukes can get here in 23 minutes, that means your house shine. Them angels gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say your house shine is gonna be like lightning. You know, as lightning come from the east to the west, so will be sun. Yeah, it's gonna be quick. Like it's gonna be like when you read all these different prophecies, you know, you would think like you talking about days. Nah, all it's gonna be
1 hour.
yeah, it's gonna be quick. Like I'm talking like the destruction of America.
Yeah.
Us in the chariots looking down at the destruction.
And he said,
You know.
every same hour.
Yeah,
That's gonna be an intense hour.
Yeah.
Man. That's
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah. It's gonna be quick, man.
Anything born out of this.
Yeah. So when them chariots show up, man, they're just the finalizer of everything, man. You know, that's the official invasion, man. You know?
Everything that will be.
Yeah, because you go into ancient war, what would they do? They would send them archers, and then they'll send the cavalry. The archers soften the shit up,
Right.
for the cavalry, the horsemen will come through. And so them nukes will soften this bitch up for your house shines and angels. You know, you gotta go.
It's Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
Your house shine. You know, that white horse going to that pure power, that chariot. And also, you go to those ancient militaries, it would be the general on the white horse. Everyone else will have those dark colored horses, but the general or the captain will be on the white horse. It also shows your rank, you know, so the house shot, you know, let's say the captain of our salvation, you know. So he's coming on that chariot, that pure power, you know. And what he's coming to do, though, here.
It says, and in righteousness he do judge and make war.
Yeah, and that's a concept like you don't get in the Christian church. Right. Your house shot coming to wage war. Okay. And it's against a specific people, mainly these Edomites, man. You know? Because the one that you ignorant call Jesus Christ, you niggas talk about the Jesus piece and get the tattoos. Okay. Well, guess what? The scriptures say he's coming to wage war and righteousness against this current society, you know, that you niggas love so much. Like you talking about, nigga don't care about America. I mean, Trump don't care about America. Well, the Lord don't care about America, man. All right. You know, matter of fact, in the same, go to verse 2. And it's gonna show you why. Every complaint that you niggas got, go back to the so-called white man being in power, man. You know, you niggas on child support. Okay. You niggas at work complaining about a raise. You know, you niggas mad you gotta work Saturday. You see, every little thing that you niggas can complain about goes back to the so-called white man. You know, you got.
This is on Revelation 19 and 2.
Yep.
For true and righteous are his judgments.
Yep.
For he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication.
Yeah, so Yahushua coming to judge the great whore that corrupted the earth with her fornication, man. Okay? And it's like the American effect. Because when these heathens come over here, you know, and they come from the other countries, man, and you can tell once they get Americanized, it's over. Yeah, they get turned out and it's over. Showing you that it's America that's the goddamn problem, man. That's why America got to be deleted. It's the problem. You know? The America is a big barrier that prevents righteousness from flourishing in the earth. What's that? Sirach 4:78. Not Sirach, though. Second Ezra 4.
Yep.
Yeah. You got it, bro.
And have avenged the blood of his servants at her hand.
Yep. The blood of the servants, which is what? The prophets, man, the believers, because you're going to have martyrs, before your house shall return. And they're just going to add to his anger. You got to think about that, man. Your men loyally serving you. This whole ass nigga, did this to my men. They're just going to add more rage to that fire, man. And he going to overturn. That's another thing. How Shai going to show his power and overturn that death sentence, man. You see?
I'm raising this man back up.
Yeah, it's going to be an ultimate flex. You're going to raise those same men back up. They're the martyrs, man. In righteousness, guess what? He's going to raise those men up over you, man. Okay? Now, you're going to be in complete servitude to those men that you put to death, man. Okay? Every time you come back, you got to deal with this same kingdom and power. The Lord got this thing mapped out. And that's why the more we know about it, like, it's good Esau pride. So we know it's going to happen. We know how it play out. So it's good that you have. You might buy you a youngling. What Esau drink? A Miller Lite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You might buy you one of them cheap ass Miller Lights at the bar, man. No matter what bar you go to, the Miller Lite $2.50. Yeah. You could be in the rooftop. Miller Lite. Yeah.
It's in the bar.
Yeah, bro.
Yep, I get it.
Get that second Ezra real quick.
This is for the second Ezra 4 in 2028. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Yeah, so the evil been sown since the garden. Serpent, pretty much tricked Eve, then Eve brought it to Adam, and then you had the sons of God to fall, beginning with Adam. Genesis 6, going back to the time of the flood. Sons of God was in the earth, and they wasn't upholding righteousness, man, based on that wickedness that was sown in the garden. And now what we seeing is whatever the conversation that Eve had with the serpent, we're seeing it play out. Like if you want to know the details of that conversation, you can see it now. Yeah, child support, OnlyFans, strip club, okay. These careers, food stamps. Like you can see what was in the details of this conversation. Because you gotta think, man, like we live in a society to where women have the ability to use abortion as birth control, but they have the same power to keep a man that wants to be a father from seeing a child. That's power, We just got a whole judicial system behind her, man. The strongest military in the earth, the judicial system is behind the nigga one. So if you want to see the details of that conversation from the garden, just look at society. They got down ultimate. That was in the deal. Yeah.
It's the number one, especially when you got a block on it.
I bet
It's not crazy though. TikTok, right? I think she's a nigga woman. She like a nigga woman. Basically, she got 7 kids, right? She get paid, chopping like maybe $4,000, maybe. Don't spend shit on the kids. Don't spend none. She like, I don't spend chopping on them kids. How you try going to go on my trips?
That nigga. That's it.
Hey, that's
Like that. Yeah, my child for my hair did. She name all kind of shit though. Yeah, but she name all kind of shit that she use the money for. But kids ain't spending no money on kids at all. For her. But guess what? I see the other day, guess what? Court got her ass. No more child support. She gets nothing. Now she got to pay her shit on her own. Dumbass bitch. Good.
I mean, that's why this place called a matriarch society.
Yo.
That's why we know it's called double great compared to a one. This place catered to the hoes, man.
Yep.
It's like even shopping, shopping centers and things like that, even parties. Somebody goes to the club, somebody say, "What the women? Is the women gonna be down?"
Yep.
So everything is catered to brides, man. So they got the even in the court system, even like the court,
Or you can go shopping. There's so many women clothes and they clothes cheap.
Cheap as hell, yeah.
Cheap head. That's why they buy them goddamn shoes. Because they're so cheap. Clothes, make you have cars for the clothes. That's so cheap. Cause they say it catered to them, man.
It's better quality too.
Yep.
Even today we went to the store, right? The dude did the extreme to open the door for the lady.
Yeah.
The bride didn't even say thank you. She didn't say thank you or nothing. So she just walked back because she felt like she was entitled to do that. And Jay felt embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Shit sick out here, man. Going back to second Ezra stone in verse 29, it says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that it's sown with good.
Yeah, so the good can't come, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, ultimately the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. Okay, it can't come until this place is pulled up, man. So as we go into these prophecies, man, that's why so much emphasis, okay, on this place being thrown down. That's our only expectation. Like you say, we the exact showing you that we are exact opposition to this world. That they need this place up for us. They need this place to fall. Okay? We got two different parlays. You know what I'm saying?
You took the over on Richard
Yeah. That's the spirit, man. So we love to see the devil, the infighting. We love to see, okay, any sign, a war of the MOTB, civil unrest. Okay, we need that, man. Hey, let's need that ticket working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everything green on
Yeah.
Hit on that tip.
Everything said again green. Yeah. And one more,
You can see the fam, that ticket hit.
Yeah.
The beast of the field, that ticket hit.
The MOTB.
Yeah.
Wednesday, they brought musket that thing in the trunk, man. That's the perfect way for them people to introduce.
Yeah.
Perfect lineup.
Got the perfect lineup. The person started by that LeBron James 2012. They got the big lineup. LeBron at the point. But that's even like most push what they see here. That's why both guys want to talk about that. Going back into prophecy. These are the main things that we should be talking about.
This go back to that second Ezra, the fourth chapter. This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 12. It said, looking for and hastening. Second Peter 3 and 9. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, it's like Yahweh Shema Shai is not slack concerning his promise.
Yep.
As some men count slackness.
Yep.
But it's long suffering to us.
Yep. So the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. But things had to play out. And see, we had to be perfected. And when you're really, and see, when you're doing something for quality, you got to go through the process. So we're going through the process needed for us to be perfect. Okay, through suffering, man. You should how Shah would. Because it's about the elect. It's about the sons of God, man. At the end of the day, it's about the sons of God getting back to their glory, and how Shah was the first one. That's with anything. That's why we tequila. You got the Blanco, which that's like the real young tequila. And then the reposados, well, you got to meet the requirements to be reposado. You got to be aged for a certain time. Then the añejo, you got to be aged longer than the reposado. But the quality keep going up. So the sons of God, just been going through the phases in this world, going through that process. But when that time comes, so when it's time for us to be perfected, all right, the Lord will unleash the judgment, man. Yeah, bro.
God, it says, not willing that any should perish,
Yep.
but that all should come to repentance.
Yep. And then all speaking to all the elect. Okay? Because it's predestined for the elect to come to repentance. But everyone that's appointed, every one of the elect is appointed to wake up at a certain time, you know, and be sealed and be built up for the time to come. You know? So the Lord is allowing things to play out. You know, He's allowing things to seem like they tarrying,
Right.
you know, but He's working at the same time.
But maybe talks about that in Revelation, the 7th chapter, how pretty much the angels holding the winds till the service be sealed.
Yeah.
So everything had to play out, man. The Lord got the winds really ready.
Yeah.
But everything he said, that process got to take place with it being grown.
Yep.
Going back to like Esther,
Yep.
got to be soaking in them.
Yeah,
Got to
yeah.
get ready for the grown, man.
Yeah.
You know?
If I may say, everything shall be done decently and in
Lord,
order.
right.
You just can't skip to the
Yeah. Go through that process.
Right.
Everything gonna be His will. And you see an example of that with the Ronnie James.
Right.
He skipped steps.
Yeah.
So you ain't got that product.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? He skipped that development needed.
Yeah.
Now he ain't built for that. So we being built for something, you know, but we see the things happening, man. You know, go ahead.
God, it says, but the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, will come as a thief in the night.
Yeah, Alex Jones ain't gonna go. No. Certain alternative news sites, they not gonna have the, you know, the timeline of when Iran is gonna strike. They not gonna know. Okay? It's gonna be a thief in the night. People gonna be locked, cause like you look at now, you know, people are so in tune with the you know, holidays, like you said earlier. Everybody's in that spirit, man. The Lord wants these people to be sweet. You know, and we gotta know, okay, this line's over. We can't be, you know, in the spirit like ain't nothing happening. No, the Lord's rocking these people to sleep so it can be a thief in the night.
Right.
You know, you got it, bro.
It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah. So going back to those nukes, see, it's so many precepts with the end and the same.
Right.
You know, no matter what you start out talking about. Yeah, this way you end up.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Spirit. So really, you can't get them. Even you might go into 2 Samuel.
Yeah.
It's gonna lead you to the field talking about the destruction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It says, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Yeah, go ahead. It said in the works. Going back to this culture, man.
Right.
See, when the nukes hit, that's we're not gonna be arguing about feminism. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
About who the pride and let's pop the balloon. No, the most high from the pop everybody goddamn balloon.
Right. Yeah, these doctrines gonna burn up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lord gonna actually burn up your aspirations, your dreams, things you look forward to.
Hotel.
Yeah,
Niggas that ponytail on side.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
That nigga
shit like a tail.
shot eyes low. Yeah.
That was
All
sick.
that shit. You know?
Big for that.
Yeah.
But like even thought processes,
Yeah.
the NBA,
Yeah.
video games, whatever you want to think of, all that shit is going to be burned up as well. You ain't gonna conjure up the NFL in the kingdom of heaven.
It's a spirit because it's doing what we gotta do. In the light we walk in, we don't give a fuck. I would use this analogy. But we don't give a fuck about what 2/3 or nobody, that ain't serving y'all about shooting y'all shot. I gotta think because shit, their opinion is gonna die with it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. See, you should die in their unfaithfulness. Also, going back to Zechariah 14 chapter concerning that play, how their eyes shall consume away in their hole. That's gonna literally happen. Which is going back to things, the things that you look to is that shit gonna burn up, man.
Showed it on Terminator.
Right.
She was on that fence.
Right.
Showed that
Yeah.
she was on fire.
You're gonna be having flashbacks and shit.
Yeah.
God. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be? What manner of person? In all holy conversation and godly will.
But like the brother said, why should we be investing in legal opinions? No, like we're not gonna cause we had to stoop down to argue with you niggas about that dumb shit, or argue with the nigga woman, about who dumbass doctrine she go by. Keep doing what you're doing. You to this point. Keep doing what you want to say. Let the filth be filthy still.
Right.
Let it, you ain't got to keep. You know, I'm not going to argue with you about the single motherhood work. Keep doing the shit. Keep doing the shit, getting the results.
Right.
Shit, fuck it. I'm not going to argue with you about this shit. You know? I'm not going to argue with you about, you know, Gentiles and New Testament, man. All the history you know, okay. Nah, man. What manner of person I can be? Nah, we gonna be amongst each other, building, growing, because this is a functioning government, man. You got serious business, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, looking for and hastening until the coming of the day of Yahweh Shai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved.
Hastening what? They coming up the house by Shema Shai. Because you had niggas that couldn't wait to see LeBron play with LeBron. Disappointed, yeah. Trash. Trash. And what niggas' expectation, you know? Now the next nigga expectation is, what? Travis Hunter playing cornerback in the NFL. Yeah, that's a nigga hype. Well, I'm not saying we look at shit, but this is a nigga ceiling.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's like a nigga ceiling. No, our expectation is to come into your house shot, man.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, where the heavens shall be on fire, shall be dissolved,
Yep.
and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
We look for a whole new heaven and new earth, man. Not no new president. Okay? We look for a new heaven, all right, which is a new rulership. Okay? And a new earth, which is a refreshed earth, man. Okay? Because everything is defiled. Esau, you know, this rulership has defiled the planet Earth, okay, from the food to the people, man. So we need a whole new reset, and that's the new stuff, like I say, clean this all.
Right.
See, we looking for the real solution to the problem, man. That's what, because Yahweh Shai will say the physician cut it off the long disease. So when Yahweh Shai come back, he's gonna extrapolate that disease. Because what you gotta do with the disease, you gotta be isolated first.
Right.
The body isolated, then it removes it. Okay? That's why you have, you know, you throw up or your bowel movement, that's your body getting rid of that shit. You know? So Yahweh Shai is coming to deal with the disease of the earth against Esau Edom, man. Okay? And that rod of iron, that's going to beat wickedness out of these heathens. That Esau has imprinted these heathens with, man. They're rebellion. Okay? So this is where we at with it, man. If you ain't even talking about this, man, you know, yeah, what the fuck you talking about, man?
Right.
You know? But that's the point, man, you know? So Lord will, you know, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you sisters edify once again. You're going to turn the face to east and give all praise to.
Double
Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutation, hopefully, shalom.
Shalom.
Work.